Yo, sorry about that, everybody. This is part two of Tom Macdonald's Declassified. I don't know what's going on with my internet lately, man. It did this to me the other night on my podcast as well, but don't worry. We are fixing to continue this dance. If you're new to this and you're just tuning in now, I just want to say what's up and thank you. Sorry about that. Sorry about the mix up and whatever just happened with my internet. But we're only on track 3, man. So let's just continue. Let's pick up right where we left off and let's just keep this thing going.
For the homies, listen up, though, this really is important. White boys don't dance. 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 But we can put rims on a Buick, fly flag from the roof of the unit, set a target up and shoot it. Got tobacco if you chew it. If you really wanna do it, we can do it. Let's do it. Listening to country music on a dirt road. Party in our work clothes. Buddy got a farm. We can put you where the worms go. Closet full of camouflage, carpet full of burn holes. Hunting for a bear to make a fur coat. Baby, I'm a white boy.
And listen, man, I'm gonna be honest. I like this song, and I don't identify as none of them white boys. Like I don't rock. That's not the type of white boy I am. None of them. And I still rock with this heavy, bro. It's just dope. And I dance. I'm like the complete opposite type of white boy, bro. But I like it, bro. It's just a bop.
Dressing up means putting on a nice pair of jeans. Yeah, baby, I'm a white boy. Been drinking at the fire pit since we was 17. Baby, I'm a white boy.
Hey.
We can do it all. I can show you what I mean. I can take you to the mall. We can run from the police. We can head out to the woods, or we can keep it in the streets. But white boys don't dance. We can make a Ford look foreign, take a Chevy in the mud. When we 4x4, pour the whiskey in a cup. Pour a 40 for the homies. Listen up, though, this really is important. White boys don't dance. White boys don't dance.
It's just an anthem, dog.
White boys don't. White.
And not for nothing, sorry to keep pausing, but not for nothing, it's also just another take on Tom. You know what I mean? I think it's important that the world hears music like this as well. Before I got this album, I don't know if I heard anything quite like this. There was a couple of silly joints, but I just think it's important for the world whenever they click on this to hear. Really, I like that order. I like these 3 songs in this specific order.
White boys don't dance. White boys don't dance. White boys don't dance. But we can drop the roof with a switch, run the city, and then get back to the sticks. We can rip. We can take the Lamborghini out and whip it down the strip. Get the Silverado. We can pull your homie out of ditch. We can get the sip of moonshine, smoke till we get too high. Flannel shirts and steel toes, with jewelry and suit and ties. Everybody do or die. We ain't playing truth or lie, homie. That's the difference between you and I. Baby, I'm a white boy.
Hey.
Dressing up means putting on a nice pair of jeans. Yeah, baby, I'm a white boy. Been drinking at the fire pit since we was 17. Baby, I'm a white boy. We can do it all. I can show you what I mean. I can take you to the mall. We can run from the police. We can head out to the woods, or we can keep it in the streets. But white boys don't dance.
And listen. I just thought about this as well, and I'm only 3 songs deep. There's still people out here. There's still reactors. There's still reviewers. There's still people on the internet that call him a grifter, right? That's fine. That's your opinion. I'm not gonna argue with you about it. But you're not listening. It really is it's like that, bro. You're not listening. And that's okay. Like if you've just had it up to here and they're like you're fed up and you've hit your tipping point, say it. You know what I mean? Instead of doing the cool thing that all the people on the internet do with like, oh, well, he's grifting. He's a grifter. I know, man. I see the waves. I've been reacting to Tom for almost 2 years now. I see the waves. I know what they look like. Grifter. Oh, he's this, he's that. And then like he drops something dope and then it's like, oh, well, this is pretty cool. I like this. Like, I get it. You know what I mean? And you have a right to your own opinion just like I do. But just speak truth. That's all I got.
We can make a Ford look foreign, take a Chevy in the mud. When we 4x4, pour the whiskey in a cup. Pour a 40 for the homies. Listen up, though, this really is important. White boys don't dance. 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 White boys don't dance.
Yeah, that one goes. All right, bite my tongue. This is new to me. This one's new for me. All right, so let me introduce this because I'll probably clip this up later, but what's going on, everybody? Welcome back or welcome to Thoughts of a Predicate Winner. If you're new to the chat, say what's up. Let me know where you're from. Make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button. We're in the middle of at the beginning of Tom's new album review reaction, Declassified, and we have finally reached a song that I have not really listened to or heard yet, and it goes by the name of "Bite My Tongue," which Dan the Man said that he thinks this would be my favorite record. So, if y'all are ready to get into it, let's do it, baby. This is Tom Macdonald's "Bite My Tongue." All right.
That's how much I give a fuck. But I got time today.
Everyone who hated can finally see what I've become. The biggest independent artist rapping in America. So now when they talking shit, I really have to bite my...
Lacey and Carol, this is y'all's intro, ain't it? Am I tripping? Is this y'all's intro?
I got time today.
Everyone who hated can finally see what I've become. The biggest independent artist rapping in America. So now when they talking shit, I really have to bite my tongue. Cause mentioning their names will make them famous, and that's what they want. I can't do no features to say who my favorite rappers are. Cause chances are those rappers were actually talking trash before. How am I supposed to act like a man when I cannot respond? Laugh it off and let them think I'm pussy, I don't have the balls. It's awful, dude. We probably could've even made a song or two. But since you talking shit, I can never even acknowledge you. Do a joint with me and that record would change your life. But you lost that opportunity by hating on hype. You shit talk the big dog.
Yeah, that smacks, bro. That goes. I love it, and this is another version of him, right? He has so many different pockets and lanes that he fits into, but this is one of my favorites as well, where you hear that sassy tone like that. I've mentioned that several times in several reactions too. That sassy tone that just also insinuates, like, don't take it there. Don't take it there. And he's spitting facts, bro. Like, all of my favorite rappers, that would be cool, but they probably have already talked smack about me. I can't do nothing with them. And then all you rappers that are out here trying to diss me for clout, diss me for attention is very obvious, and I'm not going to respond to you because what good does that do me?
We privately, but you lost that opportunity by hating on hype. You shit talk the big dogs, we privately hear it, but we publicly ignore y'all. It's not cause we fear it, it's cause there's nothing else to...
I like that, man. You ish talk the big dogs, we privately hear it, but we publicly ignore it. Just the relatability thread is so strong.
Would change your life, but you lost that opportunity by hating on hype.
You know.
Shit talk the big dogs, we privately hear it, but we publicly ignore y'all. It's not cause we fear it, it's cause there's nothing else to gain when you've already made it. You chasing clout while we already famous, bitch. I don't fuck with people who fuck with people who don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with people who fuck with people who don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with people who fuck with people who don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with people who fuck with people who don't fuck with me. Let them talk trash, I won't pop back.
That's it. That is Lacey.
Yeah. Fall back, I get called whack. No response track with the bong back. Suck my ball sack, probably want that.
Bro, that's hard, Lacey. I didn't realize this. I just thought maybe this was one that I did and forgot about, or didn't do yet, or whatever. That's dope that y'all got like an unreleased track for y'all's intro, man. That's super dope to me.
Ew. Whack, no response track with the bong back. Suck my ball sack, probably want that. Ew.
L-Dub, what up?
Nobody who hated's on the Billboard charts. They ain't making millions of dollars for merch in a month. They want a beef on the internet, I bite my tongue. Yo, while you're online, go check my network, punk. Your names are never leaving my mouth, I ain't liking photos. Go ahead and diss me, you ain't a homie, you a homo. You local rappers jealous that your boy is going global. I ain't never gonna respond, my acknowledgement is promo. Everyone who hated is desperately trying to get up here.
He ain't just talking ish, bro. Everything that he's saying right here is very true. That is the truth. And it is a discussion that you got to have with yourself when you have established yourself and you have a lot of growth. You really do have to think to yourself, like, if I respond to this or if I entertain it, basically I'm doing everything for you. It does nothing to hurt you. It does everything. It gives you an opportunity to gain. Why would I want to do that if you're talking crazy about me? Jay-Z just got done talking to G. I know that's crazy. I'm bringing up Jay-Z and a Tom thing, but Jay-Z just got done talking to GQ about like how diss records in today's society, do we really need them anymore? That was his sentiment. At first, I thought that was crazy. I didn't want to hear that coming from Jay-Z. But I think he might be right, man, because it gets too messy, you know? Shout out to Tom, man. This song is ill.
Diss
diss me, you ain't the homie, you a homo. You local rappers jealous that your boy is going global. I ain't never gonna respond, my acknowledgement is promo. Everyone who hated is desperately trying to get appeal. Claim they're independent, but they dying for a record deal. I will bite my tongue until my mouth is full of blood and chill. I will not say nothing cause my mama told me keep it real. You don't get it, the disses do not excite me. I won't even strike even though I'm white lightning. Schoolyard bullies trying to pick a fight with Tyson.
That's hard, bro. That's hard. That's hard. It's just hard.
Say nothing cause my mama told me keep it real. You don't get it, the disses do not excite me. I won't even strike even though I'm white lightning. Schoolyard bullies trying to pick a fight with Tyson, and I ain't validating anyone with what I'm writing. I don't fuck with people who fuck with people who don't fuck.
And that's another thing, it validates them, right? It makes them feel like they're on the same level as you are in your field. And, you know, we got to acknowledge it at some point, man. There are levels, you know?
With me. I don't fuck with people who fuck with people who don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with people who fuck
It's
with
like
people who
that.
don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with people who fuck with people who don't fuck with me. Let them talk trash, I won't pop back, cause they want that. Fall back, I get called whack. No response track, put the bong back, suck my ball sack, probably want that. Ew. Hey, give me all the hate. You know how it go online, ain't nobody safe. Like, hey, see me face to face, probably want an autograph and brag about it for days. Like, hey, biting my tongue, you want your 50 minutes, boy, but I ain't the one. Like, hey, we don't get along, but I ain't making you famous saying your name in the song. Let them talk trash, I won't pop back, cause they want that. Type in all caps, and it's all cap, fall back. I get called whack, no response track, put the bong back, suck my ball sack, probably want that. Ew.
I love it, bro. I love that record. And right now we're what? Right now we're really 4 for 4 relatability wise. Like there's some stuff in Anti that I don't necessarily like. I'm just talking about relatability. The song is great, where I don't feel like a major sense of relatability, but overall, like there's still a relatability thread there. And we're 4 songs deep, and I fully relate. So a lot of replay value here, guys. Satanic Rappers. I don't think I've heard this one yet either.
I swear these artists worship the devil. You see the symbols in their videos, it's not accidental. They sold their souls to be famous, it's not a debt they can settle. Just check the lyrics, you can hear it on every instrumental. These will re-instrumental, these will...
All right, this must be from that Illuminati phase.
I swear these artists worship the devil. You see the symbols in their videos, it's not accidental. They sold their souls to be famous, it's not a debt they can settle. Just check the lyrics, you can hear it on every instrumental. These award shows aren't about the music or visuals. They're designed to be identical to satanic rituals. You buy tickets to concerts, you're not aware they're performing. Black mass and the fans are part of the ceremony. The industry been infected, Illuminati agendas. Communicate with the youth using messages in our records. It's all black magic. Wanna hear the devil? Play the track backwards. This is facts, witchcraft in our rap albums. Celebrities have clearly been cursed. Research the conspiracy first. It's so obvious they're taunting us with Lil Uzi Vert. Say it slow, sound it out. Lil Lucifer. There's devils around me.
Hey.
I walk through the valley. They follow in shadows.
This is another clear example of what I'm talking about whenever I say sometimes it doesn't even matter. For instance, I don't necessarily believe that like the music industry is full of like satanic people, right? I think that a lot of people in the music industry, I think that the music industry itself is a devil's game, okay? And follow what I'm saying here. And I think that there's a lot of people that are involved in the music industry that don't have Jesus. So they become more susceptible to evil. I don't think I don't think demon possession works quite like people see in the movies and think. I think that demons oppress you and push on you and just slightly push you further and further and further into a dark pit. And I definitely see that that's going on in the music industry. A lot of it is ignorance. I think that if people realized what was going on, they would surrender and they would give it to Jesus. They just don't see it until it's too late sometimes, or until they're, we've seen it with artists and musicians after their career is long gone. Like, we've seen that. So if I was putting two and two together, that would be my theory is that there's just a lot of people that don't know how to defend themselves from evil, so they suscept themselves to evil and they think evil is good. I know the conspiracy theorists want my neck as it is already because of that Chris Webby reaction, but that's just the way that I see it. But regardless, when the song is just dope, who cares? You know what I mean? At that point, who cares? Like this song, that's kind of an oxymoron though, because because they make a lot of music that's really dope, but you have to care the music, but the message in it isn't bad, right? Like this isn't a bad message. Just because you might not agree with it doesn't make it bad. It still has a good undertone, right? Shout out to Tom, bro. This one's hard too, man.
Nothing can scare me if I get buried. Angels will pick up the torch that I carry. They cannot have me. I'd rather see gallows.
Hook is hard.
Look at the logos of major labels, they all been designed to imitate pentagrams or the all-seeing eye. And their artists are constantly killed and losing their lives. You know that sacrificing people's how the devil survives. They say that music can heal you, but the rhymes are like cancer. Carve one eye, make a triangle, it's satanic sign language. The label executives practice Satan's religion, and every album gets blessed cause it's a sacred tradition. There's a spirit in the lyrics, the song has a hidden meaning. Make the crowd sing all the words and they can summon a demon. And you don't wanna believe that your favorite artist is evil, but he was young once too, and fame was something he needed. He sold his soul for $1. The label had what he wanted. They use his songs for their sermons. They make him look like a prophet. And there's always two sides. Where there's hell, there's a heaven. And music can be beautiful or have an agenda.
There's devils around me.
Yeah, it is good. And it's regardless, like I said, with all the, it doesn't really matter what you believe in necessarily, because also think about it this way, right? If you are Tom and you grew up and you loved Eminem and you loved Tupac, and so much so that it made you want to do it for a living, and then you grow to find out that some of the people that you thought were heroic actually don't even mean what they're saying when it's good, and they showcase to you that they care more about money than they do the art itself. Think about what that can do to you, right? So the song is formed from passion.
Nothing can scare me if I get buried. Angels will pick up the torch that I carry. They cannot have me. I'd rather see gallows.
Dear God, give me your strength and give me your wisdom. Hold the demons back and keep the devil at a distance. It's been a while since I was in a church or been a Christian, but I'm praying all the time and I know that you still listen. The industry is evil, Satan infiltrates the business. These artists think it's cool, please forgive them. They know not what they're doing to the fans that they're convincing. Let my music be the exorcism.
Hell yeah, that was super hard, first and foremost. Secondly, that's exactly what I just said. That is exactly what I just said.
They know not what they're doing to the fans that they're convincing. Let my music be the exorcism.
Come on.
There's devils around me. Those are made manos. I walk through the valley. They follow in shadows. Nothing can scare me if I get buried. Angels will pick up the torch that I carry. They cannot have me. I'd rather see gallows.
And think about it this way too, before we get into the next record, think about it like this too. Like, even if this was a grift, you know what I mean? Not in terms of politics, but just in terms of like, I know that these fans will agree with what I'm saying type deal. Even if that was, so the message is still good, bro. And that's kind of my thing too, where it's like, is it gritty if it's just like got a good message? Like, I know you guys know this about me already. I don't see Tom as a grifter, but just talking back to the people that are continuously claiming this, that I see all over YouTube, and I just, like I said at the beginning of it might have been in the last live before it got cut off, but wherever it was, man, just, you're not speaking truth. And you're doing it because you know that those fans. What's sad to me, bro, as a Hangover Gang reactor that gets love from Hangover Gang, I feel for you guys out there that feel like you got to be negative and shit on him in order to get them to come to your channel because you know they'll come and defend him. I feel for you guys, man. It really just means that you're not really a good enough reactor to win them over. That's my opinion, because most of y'all started off showing love. That's just my 2 pennies. All right, let's get into the next one, man. This one is Still the One. I haven't heard this either. Let's go. David Larkin, what is up, brother?
Who said I'm just a gimmick, every rapper who attacked me cause I made it and they didn't. Dear every fan who turned their back and said they wouldn't listen. Every record label that got mad because I'm independent. Dear every single person who my music has affected or offended. Every conspiracy theorist who said I worship the devil. Dear people trying to cancel me because I am successful. Here's a secret I've been keeping, hope it's helpful.
I am still the one.
Nobody reckon it. On God above, if someone try to threaten it, I'll kill them all and then I'll burn the evidence. Either that or I'll just do the sentences. Everybody aim for the top. Everybody want what you got. Everybody talk. Everybody say they the one, but they ain't cause it's me and they not. Still write the words that I speak. Still make like all of my beats. Still keep it real with my peeps. Still just my girlfriend and me. 26 number ones on Billboard. I ain't even put the plaques up. A million independent rappers out there, not a single one of them stacks up.
You can threaten my life. You can call me a loser in your magazine. You can block me online. You can change up the channel on your TV screen. At the end of the day, you know I'm still the one who's in your magazine. While you're falling asleep, you know I'm still the one that's on your TV screen.
Dear everyone who said I'd never make it. Every manager and publicist, the critics and the agents. Dear every single hater who's convinced that I'm a homophobic racist. And every magazine that's tried to hurt me with their pages. Dear
He's smoking this too, man. This is fire too. I ain't heard nothing on here so far that I ain't rocking with, man. Not one.
artists dropping disses cause they're dying to be famous. Dear everyone who knows me and anyone who's a stranger. Dear every human being of all races, weights and ages. There's a secret I've been keeping, I'll explain it.
I am still the one.
Nobody reckon it, I'm still the one. I don't care who second is. Bunch of artists who've been doing excellent. I don't care, I perfected it. Everybody wanna get a piece, everybody want your dream. Everybody says they're the one, but they ain't cause they can't be the one because they ain't me. Still make the music I want, still say the things that they won't. Still ain't controlled by no one, still do it all on my own. I'm the most important rapper since Pac and Marshall Mathers. And these other guys, everyone combined, they ain't worth one of my masters.
You can threaten my life, you can call me a loser in your magazine. You can block me online, you can change up the channel on your TV screen. At the end of the day, you know I'm still the one who's in your magazine. While you're falling asleep, you know I'm still the one that's on your TV screen.
4 years since I blew up, 4 years since this begun. Still never gave a fuck, they know I'm still the one. 4 years since I was nothing, just look what I become. Still got both fingers up, they know I'm still the one. All the rumors and the gossip and the losers, all they want is to cause shit about my future. Like a rocket, kamikaze in the cockpit, blast off from the top, I will not quit. I'll chill when I'm done, till then I'll just kill it for fun. I could have been retired 2 years ago, but I am still the one.
You can threaten my life, you can call me a loser in your
I like this one a lot because it reminds me of like your internal battles that you have with yourself, where you got to kind of like hype yourself up. You got to pick yourself up. You got to remind yourself what you are, what you do, what you bring to the table. And I think that that's important because you don't want to get too cocky. You don't want to get arrogant, but sometimes you got to have those internal fights, and you got to remind yourself that you're worthy. You got to remind yourself that you the man, that you put the work in and that you grind it out. So you're the one, you know? I like that energy. I do.
magazine. You can block me online, you can change up the
What up, DM? DM says Spilt Milk is my favorite. I'm looking forward to hearing Spilt Milk because me and DM definitely have similar taste in music.
channel on your TV screen. At the end of the day, you know I'm still the one who's in your magazine. While you're falling asleep, you know I'm still the one that's on your TV screen.
All right, let's go. Average Boy. I ain't heard this one either, y'all.
I can only be who I am, I don't fake this shit. I was made like this. Middle fingers up on both of my hands and they stay like this to the grave like this. So I am not the dude from your YouTube feed who be cool to me. I'm a human being, you gon' lose your teeth. If you're rude you'll see, you're confusing me with computer screens. I ain't gonna try to act cool if they dumb. I ain't gonna speak any different if they young. I ain't gonna be the bigger man, throw a punch, put it on the internet, I don't give a fuck. Baby, I'm a rock star, I know. I am just a kid with mom phones. Turn into a dick at a Costco. Beat a dude's ass for the wrong joke. I have so many faces, I tell me you don't see. Not some viral sensation, fuck a celebrity. Cause honestly I'm dangerous, not someone you should meet. Ain't perfect cause I'm famous, that shit is ruining me. I'm an average boy.
Hey.
I'm an average boy. I can never be who I'm not, I'm not that dude. I got real bad moves.
I don't know, man. This one might be one of my favorites I've heard off of here so far. I like the tonality of it. I like the song structure. I like the pocket he squeezed into. I like the lyricism. This is a dope, super dope one. I like this.
I can never be who I'm not, I am not that dude. I got real bad moves. I am not some bubblegum pop, got an attitude and some face tattoos. Oh, I am not the guy from the song you like. This is my real life, I am not that nice. I got toxic pride, not afraid to die. I don't talk, I fight, this is not online. I ain't gonna wear a fake smile for the pic. I ain't gonna lie on a song to make a hit. I ain't gonna stay calm, boy, I'm gonna trip. Put it on the internet, I don't give a shit. Baby, I'm a rock star, I know. Real nice guy on your iPhone. Turn into a jerk, go psycho. Back into the man you guys know.
And that's the thing too, is just reminding people at the end of the day, like, you don't know me, bro. Like, you don't know what I'm capable of. You don't know what I come from. You don't know what I give you my intention, but you don't know where that intention is driven from. Like, don't go there, especially not in public. And I like how we've elevated from this level of thinking to the level of thinking on Sweetie, right? You gonna want a photo one day when you see me. It's a much better place to be once you embrace and realize that the internet, as much as we all love it and we enjoy participating in it and playing a part in it, don't confuse the internet with real life. Don't confuse, like, think that because I say something as a reactor, or I say something on here, that means that you can run up on me. Don't do that. You know what I mean? And I think that that's where this ideology comes from, where it's like, I know you think you can hate me in these comments, but don't run up on me with that energy, bro. I'm just telling you.
Have so many faces, I tell me you don't see. Not some viral sensation, fuck a celebrity. Cause honestly I'm dangerous, not someone you should meet. Ain't perfect cause I'm famous, that shit is ruining me. I'm an average boy.
Lacey, just wait till we get to Sweetie.
I'm an
Just wait.
average boy.
I love this.
I am what I am, not who people hoped I'd be. Don't be mad, that's the reason why y'all notice me.
I am who I am, not the one. I'm not the one that people hoped I would be, but I am who I am. I feel that way too, but like, I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? Like, and I nowhere near on the same level of people's eyes that like look at Tom, right? But I hold on to that as I grow on my channel, because I can't allow myself, to start thinking that the YouTube algorithm is my life. I cannot allow that, right? This song smacks. I love it.
I am what I am, not who people thought I was.
Don't be mad, that's the reason why y'all fell in love.
I wish I could be everything they want,
But I've been down that road,
and that will only lead you to
Me
think
too,
that
Alicia.
perfect in control.
I wish I could be everything I'm not,
I'm still trying to grow.
but that just isn't me. I am only
I
Tom.
came just as I'll go. I'm an average boy.
Alicia and Lacey and Carol, though, like, all due respect, y'all are saying that because y'all have already heard a few of these records. Like, I haven't heard some of this. You know what I mean? So if he had to make room, I'm kind of glad he didn't at the same time. Like, I love those records too, and I still have them, like, they're top tier rap records to me. But I'm glad that he made room for, like, even me to hear some of these, right? Because, like, I got a slew of CDs upstairs with no CD player. Everybody keeps telling me just put it on my computer and put it. I don't even have a CD player on my computer, bro. I have a MacBook. So I can do it, but it's a pain. You know what I mean? So I loved that these songs are out there.
I'm an average boy.
That was great, man. I really, really, really like that one. All right, let's move into Hatred.
Somebody gon' hate you, someone thinks you trash. They'll hate you cause you're white, or they'll hate you cause you're black.
Yeah.
Some people gon' hate on you for nothing, that's a fact. They gon' hate you just because, they gon' hate you cause they can. Somebody somewhere hates you, somewhere somebody's mad. Somebody hates the police and the police hate them back. The
Yep.
students hate the teachers and the teachers hate the class. And half of America hates American flags.
It's a war, we're fighting every day. They hate you cause you're poor or your skin is certain shade. They hate you cause you're different and they angry, they the same. They hate you cause they're scared to death and you are not afraid.
Go ahead and hate me, I don't give a what. Swear to God, lately the whole world sucks. Everybody gone crazy, everybody nuts. But we hate them more than they hate us.
Yeah.
For the person that I'm not, what you saying ain't true.
You let them make you hate me.
And they told me that you're wrong, now I hate you too. H-A-T-E. Keep the money in the banks and the soldiers overseas.
H-A-T-E.
It ain't us against them when it's you against me. Somebody gon' hate you, someone thinks you fake. They'll hate you cause you're gay, or they'll hate you cause you're straight. Some people gon'
Doing damage, bro, and making people think, right? Like, you hear this, you got to think about it. Like, you know what, man? He's right. We got to quit. We got to quit doing this.
hate on you cause they in so much pain. They have to tear you down to make themselves feel adequate again. Somebody somewhere hates you, somewhere somebody's mad. People either hate Republicans or hate the Democrats. They'll hate cause you're a woman, or they'll hate cause you're a man, or they'll hate because you feel a way that they don't understand.
It's a war, we're fighting every day. They hate you cause you're dumb, or you're Christian and you pray. They hate you cause you're ugly, or you're sorta overweight. They hate you cause you don't agree with everything they say.
Go ahead and hate me, I don't.
This aged well. Lacey, when did this one come out? Because that right there is aging like fine wine, bro. That is aging like fine wine. That's so true. And it's gotten worse. It's gotten worse. I could hiccup and someone would make an assumption about why I hiccuped, and then they would hate me. Like, it's insane. It's insane.
Give a what? Swear to God, lately the whole world sucks. Everybody gone crazy, everybody nuts. But we hate them more than they hate us.
They hate me.
For the person that I'm not, what you saying ain't true.
You let them make you hate me.
And they told me that you're wrong, now I hate you too. H-A-T-E. Keep the money in the banks and the soldiers overseas.
H-A-T-E.
It ain't us against them when it's you against me. It's a plan, we living in hell. They make us hate each other or they make us hate ourselves.
I love that this is on here too, because it's not about. It should be us versus them. I've made that. He's made that apparent. He's made it clear in the first 3 records on the album. It should be us against them, but instead they got us looking at each other like it's me versus you, and that is a big problem, America. We need to wake up. We need to wake up. It's not us versus each other, man. I've been saying that on my channel too. It is us versus them. And they're winning because we're distracted with each other. It's just facts.
Riot in the street, people scream for help. The hatred run deep, we just burn it to the ground. It's all part of the plan. Why can't you tell? The world that's in your hands ain't doing well. The problem isn't man all by himself, but we don't stand a chance, so we rebel. Go ahead and hate me for the person that I'm not. What you saying ain't true. You let them make you hate me, and they told me that you're wrong. Now I hate you too. H-A-T-E keeps the money in the banks and the soldiers overseas. H-A-T-E it ain't us against them when it's you against me.
Run it. That was great too, man. Let's get into Burn Flags. This is on I can't remember if it's Truth Hurts or No Lies, but I like this record. It's just got a different sound to it. Slaps.
Everywhere I look, I see a riot in the street. I see a crackhead out his mind. I see the military and police. I see a protester with a sign. I see a veteran trying to eat. I see a cop car set on fire. I see a liberal yell and scream. I see a little bit of freedom die. I see the smoke in the sky and the hate in the eyes of America. I see the television trying to justify another woke war. Man, it's terrible. They call them left, I call them commies. I think we right, they call us Nazis. I see a civil war already coming. People gonna fight till they send in the army. They looting the corner stores and booting in boarded doors. And nobody goes to court. They burning American flags and taking over. They want your support. I see whack jobs wanna see the flag up in flames. Next time you wanna burn one, take your mask off, show your face.
All right, now pay attention right here, because now that I know this record, I'm gonna tell y'all something before it gets into this hook. You have already heard him do two different types of flows right here, right? He had a slow, melancholy flow going in, and then when the beat pattern changed, he changed to be percussive with it. When he gets into this hook, I was impressed by this hook, not because of the words and the lyricism, because of the flow. I thought that this was such a unique flow on such a difficult beat to rap on.
You ain't scaring anybody, burn another flag, dog. We ain't worried when you start a fire in the street. If you really wanna burn another one, try mine, dog. Come in the yard and you ain't gonna get to leave. Everywhere I look, there's angry people in the crowd. I see the woke mob doing crime. I see the blood spill on the ground. I see it going viral online. I see the cops trying to shut it down. I see it getting worse all the time. I see the liberals getting loud. I see a little bit of freedom die. I see the smoke and the fire. They trying to terrify Americans. I see the liberals turn into communists. Then all the communists turn into terrorists. They think we nuts. We think they worse. They think we mean. We don't get hurt. I see a civil war already coming cause there ain't enough room on the earth. They looting the corner stores and booting in boarded doors, and nobody goes to court. They burning American flags and taking over. They want your support. I see whack jobs wanna see the flag up in flames. Next time you wanna burn one, take your mask off, show your face. You ain't scaring anybody, burn another flag, dog. We ain't worried when you start a fire in the street. If you really wanna burn another one, try mine, dog. Come in the yard and you ain't gonna get to leave.
It's just fire. Like his flow and his ability is fire on this to me. And I wish he did it more. I wish he did it more, man. This is the stuff that the world needs to hear, man. I'm glad that he put this out.
If you really wanna burn another one, do it one-on-one with no mask on. If you really, really hate America, you can pack up, you can leave. If you really wanna burn another one, get another flag to pour gas on. But you'll die for the flag like a veteran if you lighten it in front of me.
That's hard as hell, bro. I don't care what side of the fence you stand on, bro. Them 4 bars was hard.
If you really hate America, you can pack up, you can leave. If you really wanna burn another one, get another flag to pour gas on. But you'll die for the flag like a veteran if you lighten it in front of me. You ain't scaring anybody, burn another flag, dog. We ain't worried when you start a fire in the street. If you really wanna burn another one, try mine, dog. Come in the yard and you ain't gonna get to leave.
Yeah, well done, man. Way to close that one out too, man. I love those last 4 bars, man. It just gives you chills. All right, we are here. I've been wanting to talk to y'all about Sweetie for so long, boy. For so long, I've been wanting to talk to y'all about Sweetie, man. I don't care what none of y'all say. I don't care what nobody in this chat says. I love all of you guys. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know what it is. And I'm not going to publicly say it here on this chat, but if you've been following me for a while, you know exactly who I think this song is to. And the older it gets, the more and more I think that it is directed at one person specifically. But it's open to interpretation, and it can be a shot at anybody, bro. It can be a shot at any and everybody, and that's what I love about it. But it just, in my own imaginative brain in conspiracy land, I just feel like he had a lot of purpose to write this, and I love it. I absolutely love it, because there's one person that comes to mind every time I hear this.
Boy, if I diss you, that's a promo. Boy, if I diss you, that's a promo. Homie, that's a freebie.
Whoa.
I do my thing solo. It's so clear you need me. You gon' want a photo. One day when you meet me, you think that you hard, but we know that you a sweetie. Who needs friends when you got ops? It say Rolex on the watch. It say Lambo on the seat. Ain't nowhere to put my pop. Hey. Living in their head, I got a lease. They wanna beef. Ain't saying anybody's name without a couple million lease.
I'm living in their head, bro, rent free. I ain't saying nobody's name without a couple mil at least.
Pay attention, lest they pay for my attention. Dog, I'm independent. Get every penny, I'm a legend. They don't hate me, they just tryna pay their bills and all that. They say my name and then they probably get some clicks on that track.
Dr. Gold said, I pray for our country, but I think God will see through. But we just need to stand up. I have the same mindset of King David. I'm going to fight for God. Me too. I'm glad that you said that. Thank you for the super chat as well. I'm glad that you said that, man, because that, and I'm going to run this back a little bit, but that is my exact mind frame. And that's why I don't worry and I don't stress and I don't have anxiety. Like, people are like, man, can you believe it? Like, can you believe this? Man, what? That's so scary. I understand. I will nod my head and agree. Like, yeah, I get it. You know what I mean? And I try to comfort people in that way, but I try to be a light at the top of the hill for Jesus. And I feel like so many people get wrapped up in that fear that they forget to lean. And sometimes you just got to use your fear, embrace your fear, and lean on Jesus, man. Lean on God. Like, we're going to make it through this in one way or another. It is, but I agree with you. It is our job to fight. Let's run this back a little bit. DM said about a certain country rapper. No, I do not think this is about a country rapper.
In the kind of pay attention, dog, I'm independent. Get every penny, I'm a legend. They don't hate me, they just tryna pay their bills and all that. They say my name and then they probably get some clicks on that track. Being the guy is not a team sport.
It's that part right there, bro. Every time, man.
Get every penny, I'm a legend. They don't hate me, they just tryna pay their bills and all that.
Y'all just don't hear. I don't know if y'all hear it like I hear it, man. They don't hate me. They just trying to pay their bills and all that.
Get every penny, I'm a legend. They don't hate me, they just tryna pay their bills and all that. They say my name and then they probably get some clicks on that track. Being the guy is not a team sport. And gonna beef, I got it. I'll go ahead and tell me, what would we even compete for? The kettle hot and I got chamomile and cream for it. Really wanna let the tea pour. But if I diss you, that's a promo. Homie, that's a freebie. I do my thing solo. It's so clear you need me. You gon' want a photo. One day when you meet me, you think that you hard, but we know you a sweetie. 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 You the sweetest. No one's sweeter. Boy, you sweet. Boy.
This is still my favorite song from him, man. I love this song, bro. It's so Tom that nobody else could pull this off, and it's so dope. If you share my mind, if you share my mind, bro, it's so dope.
You sweet. You a sweetie. You a sweetie. You a sweetie. You a sweetie. You the sweetest. No one's sweeter. Boy, you sweet. Who needs love when you get hate? Think it hurts, but I feel great. They take shots, but they can't aim. Big ass smile on my face. Hey. Living in their head without a mortgage. I ignore them. If I say they name, then they become important. That's so.
Living in their head without a mortgage. I ignore them. If I say their name, then they become important.
And I don't got the focus, too irrelevant to notice. I got Billboard #1s that been signed by the POTUS. They don't hate me, they just trying to get some clout I don't need. Like who's the GOAT? Who's the GOAT? Then tell me why is it me? Being the guy is not a team sport. Ain't gonna beef, I got it, I'll go ahead and tell me what would we even compete for? The kettle hot and I got chamomile and cream for it. Really wanna let the tea pour, but if I diss you, that's a promo. Homie, that's a freebie. I do my thing solo. It's so clear you need me. You gon' want a photo. One day when you meet me, you think that
I love the production where it goes cheek. I'm gonna tell you something else, man. I'm gonna tell you something else. Just rapper brain, right? Like hip hop head brain. Somebody else heard this song and thought that it was about them as well. Guaranteed.
it's so clear you need me. You gon' want a photo.
Things are all starting to kind of click and make sense. If you've been following the timeline here, come on.
That's a freebie. I do my thing solo. It's so clear you need me. You gon' want a photo. One day when you meet me, you think that you hard, but we know you a sweetie. 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 You the sweetest. No one's sweeter. Boy, you sweet. Boy, you sweet. You a sweetie. You a sweetie. You a sweetie. You a sweetie. You the sweetest. No one's sweeter. Boy, you sweet. Boy, you sweet.
Yeah. LOL, this is one of my most favorite songs he's ever made ever. Same. It's so dope, bro. It's so dope. I wish there was a video for it, but it's at least it's out there. I've been wanting to talk to you guys about Sweetie for so long, but now I'm like, I just let it unfold, bro. Let the imagination wonder. You know what I mean? Let's let the imagination wonder. And I mean, this is what I do, bro. I'm a reactor and I put myself in the artist's shoes whenever the artist releases something so I can extend a relatability thread to the listener. It's my job. And when I put myself in Tom's shoes and I think about that record at the time that it was released, it's just hard to come to any other conclusion to me. I've even thought about other conclusions because this is the reality. Like, he intends for it to be any hater, right? Like anybody that's a hater, anybody that wants to diss, anybody that wants to battle, take it as you will. But something inspired it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't just, something has to, he's talked about that. He's like, when you're rapping, you have to have like a burning feeling in your gut that inspires you to create it. I've heard him say that out of his own mouth. So put two and two together, man. That's just my thoughts. Just my thoughts, my innocent little thoughts over here, man. The thoughts of a predicate winner. Now we're getting into worthless. Let's do it. Lacey, yes. Lacey and Carol, I don't know which one of y'all it is, but yes. Yes. I think that he heard it, whether it had been a fan or whatever, but now especially, it's out there. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna tell me, listen, if you are an independent artist, you're listening to this album. Yes. Yeah, and I think that he's sitting there and I think that he thinks it's about him. Think about the timing, right? Somebody's best buddy came to the rescue not 2 days after this album was released. 2 days, 1 day, however many days. I don't know.
The world is such a scary place. Everyone who has a problem blames another race. I think we're losing it. They're gonna take the guns.
I'll talk to you privately, Lacey. I'll talk to you privately because I don't want to do that and with you know. I don't think that's what Tom wants. I'm trying to be respectful.
Way, and then we won't have nothing else to keep us safe. I'm hoping that we'll be okay, floating through this open space. God ain't cool no more, the science says he's fake, so no one prays. They claim, they think they're free, but they're still wrapped up in chains. Everything's racist, everything's gay. The world is obsessed with everything we hate, and everyone's canceled, and anything we say just becomes ammo to shoot us in the brain. When it all burns down and there's nothing else allowed, cause they canceled everything that wasn't perfect. it better, now it's worthless. The world is going so insane.
This one is my least favorite on here so far, but I think it's funny. I don't know if it was intended to be funny, but I do think that it's funny at the same time.
We fight against the fire with an open flame. The boys and girls are not the same. Something happened and it screwed them up along the way. I'm hoping we can make a change. Broken homes can be remade. Broken bones and broken hearts can heal till they're whole again.
See, this is one of those records. Y'all will have to remind me of the name of it, man. He's got other records like this too, where it's just like I'm having fun and I'm just doing what I want to do. I'm enjoying myself, and if you rock with it, great. If you don't, who cares? You know what I mean? It has that style to it, but this one's a little bit different because it's not like supposed to be comedic, I don't think, but it's also like because it's letting off aggression, but it's like letting off aggression in a comedic manner. I like it. I think it's my least favorite on here so far because of the tonality and everything, but I do like it.
People aren't alone as they think. We're divided by the forces that are promoting hate. Everything's racist, everything's gay. The world is obsessed with everything we hate, and everyone's canceled, and anything we say just becomes ammo to shoot us in the brain. When it all burns down and there's nothing else allowed, cause they beg. They won't miss when it was loud. They'll regret when they were proud, cause they tried to make it better, now it's worthless. Take a baseball bat to the TV. Take a baseball bat to their head. If they cancel that, then it's easy to put some bricks in our hands instead. Take a baseball bat to the TV. Take a baseball bat to their head. If they cancel that, then it's easy. We'll use bricks and our fists, and they'll wish that they were dead. When it all burns down and there's nothing else allowed, cause they canceled everything that wasn't perfect. They won't miss when it was loud. They'll regret when they were proud, cause they tried to make it better, now it's worthless. When it all burns down and there's nothing else allowed, cause they canceled everything that wasn't perfect. They won't miss when it was loud. They'll regret when they were proud, cause they tried to make it better, now it's worthless.
All right, y'all, let's get into the next one. Underdogs.
They tried to tell us that we'd never matter. We were meant for much of anything at all. They made us feel like we were disadvantaged. Told to watch our language anytime we talked. We got pushed around until we're hard to manage. Told to learn some manners and to grow some balls. They probably thought that we were way too damaged to be champions. We're the underdogs. We're the ones who the world don't like. Fought with the system like our whole lives. Never fit in with them, middle fingers flipping. Should have been in prison, 25 to life. We're the ones in the dark with the light. Always been the rebels who are down for the fight. The kids who didn't listen, built a little different. Been the opposition, trying to do us right. We're the ones who were picked on, doing kick flips, getting lip rings, ripped jeans and a lip balm. Renegades like a wrench and a system. Misfits and we pissed off. Yeah, we've been warned since we were born that we would fail if we didn't conform. But we stayed ourselves and we gave them hell, and the underdogs won the war. We were the cool kids, whatever, screw y'all forever, y'all were wrong. So we're losers, whatever, you will remember underdog. And we might be losers, but losers can win. They might have more shooters, but it's us versus them, and we're the underdog. We're the underdog.
Yeah, I like this one too. Artistically speaking, this is really dope.
They tried to tell us we weren't good enough to be the leaders they said we would fall. They did their best to try and tear us down and make our generation feel small. We got beaten up, they dragged us through the mud like we the garbage that nobody wants. They probably thought that we would never win, but they were wrong. We the underdogs. We're the ones that the whole world hates. Fight for the people till both arms break. Screw the politicians and the cops' permission. We can't do what's righteous if the laws don't break. We're the lone wolves, ain't no cage. Won't go home till hell's being raised.
Shout out to my boy L Dub.
Screw the institutions, we the revolution. Got an attitude and got a world to save. We're the ones who were laughed at. Had a backwards hat, Mad magazine crammed in a backpack. Smoke weed, 14 playing Pac-Man. Now we actually Batman. Yeah, we've been warned since we were born that we would fail if we didn't conform. But we stayed ourselves and we gave them hell, and the underdogs won the war. We were the cool kids, whatever, screw y'all forever, y'all were wrong. So we're losers, whatever, you will remember underdog. And we might be
busy losing. Up against the odds again. We'll be the revolution and rise out the ruin. The underdogs will win. We weren't the cool kids, too busy losing. Up against the odds again. We'll be the revolution and rise out the ruin. And the underdogs will win. We weren't the cool kids, whatever, screw y'all forever, y'all were wrong. So we're losers, whatever, you will remember underdog. And we might be losers, but losers can win. They might have more shooters, but it's us versus them, and we're the underdog. We're the underdogs.
Yeah, I like that one a lot too, man. That was super, super relatable. Every rapper ever.
If a rapper looks like me, then chances are that I don't wanna hear it. I got tattoos on my face, but I don't mumble lyrics. I hate to judge someone I never met by their appearance, but these rainbow-haired dummies fucking incoherent. At least I clean my act up before I started rapping. Half these artists are still addicts, popping Xanax in their mansions. I ain't comfortable with glorifying pills that I needed, or romanticizing demons I already defeated. I can't rap about the guns, drugs, booty, and gangs. I feel responsible for leading people into their graves. I understand I can't abuse none of the power I'm giving. My influence could put a stupid kid into prison. Rappers preach about respect, they only care about their checkbook. Rappers just pretend about giving back and being helpful. They don't care when things they said affect the kid who gets killed. Your music left somebody dead, that's pretty disrespectful.
What happened to hip-hop? Everything switched up. Now it's shoot a gun, fuck a bitch, pop pills. It was Biggie and Tupac, then Eminem, Snoop Dogg. Now it's little idiots and none of them real. What happened to hip-hop? Everything switched up. The fans overdose and the rappers get killed. Look stupid on TikTok and Twitter and shit talk. All these little idiots and none of them real.
Yeah, this one holds weight. I like this one too because I feel him. You know what I mean? That goes back into what I was saying earlier about how he's just, I feel like there's a chip on your shoulder when you grow up and you love and appreciate something so much and you feel like it played a vital role in who you have become as a man, to see it shape and twist and turn into what it's become. It's heartbreaking. I like this.
Every rapper ever wants a chain and to make mills. Claim they really ballin' in they videos with fake bills. Every fan on Instagram thinks everything they say's real. These rappers capping, they can't pay bills. They either selling you some liquor or they're selling you sex. They're faker than a punch in WWF. They claim their life is great, but I can see it, they stressed. Leaving the crib with security and bulletproof vests. And all the asses in their videos are clever distractions. Keep your eyes on the women and you forget about the rapper. The music fucking trash, but the booties get fatter, and that's a substitute for having any actual talent. Rappers preach about respect and only care about their checkbook. Music videos are just commercials, get your bread took. Buy the clothes to make us cool, do drugs until we get hooked. Go broke, then overdose and die, that's pretty disrespectful.
What happened to hip-hop? Everything switched up. Now it's shoot a gun, fuck a bitch, pop pills. It was Biggie and Tupac, then Eminem, Snoop Dogg. Now it's little idiots and none of them real. What happened to hip-hop? Everything switched up. The fans overdose and the rappers get killed. Look stupid on TikTok and Twitter and shit talk. All these little idiots and none of them real.
Every rapper ever wants a house and a car. They want your money, they don't care about what their messages are. Every rapper ever wants a grill and a chain. They want your money, they don't care if they put you in a grave. The culture we grew up on came from hardship and passion, but now it's like a sideshow attraction. My worst fear is having kids and trying to give them an answer when they ask me, Dad, when I grow up, can I be a rapper?
What happened to hip-hop? Everything switched up. Now it's shoot a gun, fuck a bitch, pop pills. It was Biggie and Tupac, then Eminem, Snoop Dogg. Now it's little idiots and none of them real. What happened to hip-hop? Everything switched up. The fans overdose and the rappers get killed. Look stupid on TikTok and Twitter and shit talk. All these little idiots and none of them real.
That's another one that I might put up there on my top 5 off this album so far. I like that one a lot. All right, let's go ahead and get into Us Against the World. I'm going to have to start speed listening to some of these a little bit. if I can bring myself.
They can try to shut us up, try to cut us down. Ain't no army that is gonna stop us now. Try to lock us up, try to smoke us out. Ain't an ocean big enough for us to drown. I ain't stopping till the cops come out. I ain't stopping till we run this town. I ain't stopping till I'm in the ground. Got a shotgun, riding shotgun, blow. We are the problem, we are the wrenches inside of the system. We are the ones who they trying to control every day, and we're also the ones who won't listen. We are the black, we are the white, we are the atheists, we are the Christians. We are the ones who aren't fooled by the news and the words that they use every night coming through television.
Unity. Y'all hear that, right? Unity. There's no grifting here. I feel like grifters are grifters and people that don't grift. I feel like y'all are mistaking his tendency to create. I just think that y'all see somebody that genuinely gives you his heart every time and is susceptible to change.
It's a revolution. I would rather die by electrocution than let them silence us or let them lie to us for one more day. This is retribution. Let them hate if they want to hate. Trust them, I say what I want to say. I ain't gonna fake it or run away. Face it, I'm unafraid. Take it on the chin like a man with his judgment day. We're the underdogs, we're the challengers on our worst behavior. We're the renegades, we're the vagabonds, we're our generation. We're the counterculture, we're the underground. Don't know what to tell you. Label us as your enemy, but we're the rebellion. Try to kill us all, try to bleed us dry. Try to wage a war that we will not survive. Try to hold us back, try to dim the light. We will rise against, they won't last the night. I ain't stopping till I'm in my grave. I ain't stopping if they driving tanks. I ain't stopping till I'm in their face. Got a shotgun, riding shotgun, bang. We are the rebels, we are the glitches inside of the matrix. We are the ones who decided to stand up and fight for the right to say we ain't gonna take you. We are the people, we are the places, we are the heroes, we are the faces. We're the attitude that happens after you try to attack the truth and do damage for ages. It's an evolution, we don't bow down for any human. I'd rather die than go on living life like a pawn for the people who think that we're stupid. Let them talk if they wanna talk. I ain't gonna stop till I wanna stop. I ain't gonna drop when they take a shot, cock back and aim at y'all. Pop off the top of grenades, I ain't playing y'all. We're the underdogs, we're the challenger.
All right, I got to stop this one. I'm going to go ahead and go into the next one, but I do want to say before we move on to it that this is if you want an example of who he is as a person, I feel like this is it. I feel like it's that. I feel like it's to all of the underdogs. Remember, these songs are put in order strategically, right? So like all of the underdogs, all of the people that feel like you have been abused, neglected, scarred by society, by our government, by our country, by the way that the world works, is me and y'all. And this is our fight music. And for that, I can never frown upon him, bro. I can do nothing but appreciate that. But we do got to go ahead and get into Spilt Milk. I'm going to have to start going through these a little bit faster, man. My daughter's asleep in the next room, and I got to go to sleep soon. Shout out to DM.
I've been broke for most of my life, I spent my money on liquor. Worked on the oil rigs for years and I developed addictions. I had roaches in my living room and mice in my kitchen. I crashed my car in a ditch, running from cops in the winter. Me and my dad had moved away from both my mom and my sister to build a life for the family we wouldn't have if we didn't. Hitting garage sales and furnishing the basement we lived in. So I ain't never trying to hear about white privilege. Me and my daddy shared a room and an air mattress before. It would deflate while we slept, we both wake up on the floor. I got bullied bad at school and they suspended me for telling kids my dad would shoot him, I couldn't take it no more. One of my very best friends got shot and killed by the pigs, and I will never forget him, I put his name in my skin. I got my ex-girl pregnant, guess you know what she did. Cause I'm 32, ain't got no kid.
We don't need to cry over spilled milk, even though sometimes I still will. Big boys don't cry. I made mountains out of molehills, I became a man in the oil fields. Big boys don't cry.
Yeah.
Yo, I had a lot of girlfriends, but they were never stable. I was always too wasted and I was everything but faithful. Couldn't keep a job for long enough to keep my plate full. Put a blanket on a cardboard box, that was my table. I remember when my dog died, the little things that stick with me. Dad working in Alaska, me and mama in between. Trying to make the best of it, we went and bought a Christmas tree and wrapped it in extension cords to straighten out the way it leaned. Lonely and embarrassed, losing most of my friendships. I put my fist through the wall when I was trying to express it. I felt crazy, I felt ugly, I felt stupid, pathetic. But looking back, I know the truth. Anxiety and depression. Me and my sister fought like cats and dogs, and I don't know why. She got the chicken pox inside her brain and she almost died. At the hospital, the doctor gave her a shot in the spine. I heard her scream from down the hall, that's still the hardest I've cried.
We don't need to cry over spilled milk, even though sometimes I still will. Big boys don't cry.
We need a lot more of this. We need a lot more of this. This is incredible.
I made mountains out of molehills. I became a man in the oil fields. Big boys don't cry.
I was a wrestler before I was an artist. Was practically the best in Canada when I departed. It was my light in the darkness when life had gotten the hardest, man. Thank God for Stone Cold Steve Austin. I remember swinging hammers, building houses, couldn't hack it, man. The best part of working in construction was the drugs that my bosses had. My homie overdosed and I mixed oxy with a Tramazet and woke up in the back of an ambulance. I love you, Glenn. Rappers where I lived were never nice, they non-believers. They never showed me love and I bought holiday t-shirts. These days I wouldn't wave if I saw them in the bleachers. Why you think I ain't doing no features? Fuck everyone. I screamed and yelled and fought against my parents. I was careless. Tom Macdonald as a teenager? Fuck, I'm embarrassed. All the wrongs and the hurt, the mistakes that I still feel, they ain't nothing but some spilled milk.
We don't need to cry over spilled milk.
No, that's my favorite too, I think. It's just so personal, man. Like, even when he's talking about how his sister had the chicken pox or whatever in her brain, and like at the hospital, you could hear her screaming, like, and that's the hardest he's ever cried. I have a moment like that with, I call her my niece. She's really like my cousin. Her name is Mackenzie. And when she was a baby, man, she was probably 4 or 5 years old. I still specifically remember that's one of the hardest times I've ever cried too. She has some kind of issue, had to have a catheter, and she was just freaking out and screaming. And that was before I had kids, but it was so painful to see. And my cousin, who's really like my sister, it was really difficult. That was just a really difficult time frame. And I can remember that very, very vividly. And then talking about all the other things he's talking about that just come along with living that lifestyle, because that lifestyle isn't blessed, you know? Shout out to Tom, man. That record was really good. Let's go ahead and move into propaganda.
Yeah. First of all, shout out everyone the government can't control. The paper or Facebook or breaking news on the radio. These platforms are becoming propaganda machines. They promote what they believe in or disagree and delete. It's for the safety of the people. I got issues with that. Why? Go look it up on Google because Hitler said that. I'm speaking my mind, I got social media tripping. If I got freedom of speech, y'all got the right to not listen. They think censoring the right wing's the right thing to do, cause the owners of the platforms have left-wing views. I'm not Republican or liberal, I'm searching for the truth, and they're not giving us a choice, the information been removed.
I wish they'd tell us why there is something in the sky, not just tell us that we're fine while they paint hell as paradise.
Don't believe the lies the TV tells you every night, and don't believe the hype, cause they want everybody blind. I can't be a brick inside your wall, and I can't be a number by default. Shout out everyone who's trying to make sense of it. They report fake news and then they hide all the evidence. And shout out my Trump fans, they treat it as criminals, cause the internet's primarily controlled by the liberals. We get one perspective, the rest neglected. Suppress expression, we're not respected, don't get represented. Censoring the truth is like what lynching is to justice. You're deciding what's acceptable for us before it's public. That's not caring for our safety, that's perpetuating narratives. You're scared because information makes my generation dangerous.
Yeah, man. And everything he's speaking on right here, you got to think that these are the reasons why people were pushed into voting Trump. Like, y'all don't, like, people don't understand. Like, the people that voted for Trump, like, y'all act like there was another option, you know? Act like there was another option.
Relating global points of view to shit is mind control. Selectively presenting me with facts so my design is flawed.
I wish they'd tell us why there is something in the sky. Not just tell us that we're fine while they paint hell as paradise.
Don't believe the lies the TV tells you every night. And don't believe the hype, cause they want everybody blind. I can't be a brick inside your wall, and I can't be a number by default.
Yeah, Lacey said, Lacey and Carol say I say that all the time. What other option? You know? Shout out to Tom, man. I think that songs like that are necessary too, you know? Let's go ahead and move into Just Like Me, though. Yeah, this sounds like my bag.
They say I'm controversial cause I found a way to break through. And I'm only offensive cause it pays a lot to chase views. If you don't like the message, then it's obvious you hate truth. And you have an obsession with the fake news. How you have the nerve to say I'm pandering to get paid when every single headline in the news is some clickbait? The whole world's fighting for attention, it's a sick game. Popular opinions keep your business and your kids safe. You got an issue cause my music is political, and I don't always have the same point of view as the liberals. Hate me cause I'm different, you're progressive, I'm traditional. You guys are all the same, so you hate the individuals. You're angry cause I made a couple records about race, and I dropped a couple lines about feminism and gays. You got a problem with songs about social issues we face, but you think songs about killing and popping pills are okay. I don't give a damn, this is who I am. Blood on my shirt, middle fingers on my hand.
That's a very, very, very good point. That's a very, very, very good point.
I will never be someone who just agrees. A million motherfuckers feel just like me. I don't give a damn, this is who I am. Blood on my shirt, middle fingers on my hands. I will never be someone who just agrees. A million motherfuckers feel just like me. I never signed to labels, I make records they can't handle. For people who reject the whole culture of getting canceled. They mad and try to say I'm a gimmick and not a rapper. Then what you stick around for? Change the fucking channel.
Me too, Alicia. I'm like a baby. If I don't get like 8 hours of sleep, I turn into like a baby for real. I just got to get my 8 hours of sleep, man. I know that sounds crazy, but I appreciate all of y'all for showing up, though. I'm not going to leave until we get to the last one. I just kind of got to skim through a little bit.
The same people crying about the music.
And then I'll rate the album.
Music I write are the people telling you it ain't okay to be white. Well, I'm a famous white rapper, and if you are surprised that they don't like me, then you're stupid. You are out of your mind. I don't trigger you on purpose. The things that I said are an ordinary person's thoughts in his head. I'm not trying to leave you hurting or trying to offend. I'm just saying how I feel. I ain't politically correct. I am uncensored. Short-tempered, I explode. Half the world don't like me, the planet can't take a joke. I just make records, rhyming words in my phone. If I'm trolling you, you're falling for it, claiming you're woke. I don't give a damn, this is who I am. Blood.
And if I'm trolling you, falling for it by claiming you're woke. Let's go ahead and move into I Cannot Be Nice. I like all these. I like all these songs, bro. There's a couple that I would skip, but I like all the songs nonetheless. Like even the ones that I skip, like I can still. I'm like, all right, you know.
It's a long, long road where I'm at. All the lights don't glow where I'm at. You know most won't go where I have. Till I'm a ghost, I'ma go for the bag. I'm fighting monsters in my head. I'm lighting all my cigarettes. I'm sliding every time there's threats. I know they wanna see me dead till they dead.
I'll tell you what, man, if Simple Man ever had the opportunity to jump on a song with Tom, Simple Man is going to show his arse. I'm going to tell you that. Simple Man is going to go crazy if he ever gets that opportunity. I know my dog, man.
Yeah, get the bread, yeah, lay in bed, yeah, take my meds, yeah, send a text to see if we still friends, yeah, fuck the feds, yeah, till the end, yeah, wonder if the homies got my message, probably send the text again, yeah, Hollywood promises, pray to God for some honesty, it's all drama and problems and platinum coffins for prodigies, we got skeleton closets, garages steadily filled, It's Hollywood forever till it's Beverly Hills. If you don't pay the price, you don't live this life, yeah, yeah. Back is full of knives, I don't sleep at night, yeah, yeah. If you close your eyes, that's how people die, yeah, yeah. I cannot be nice, I cannot be nice, yeah, yeah. If you don't pay the price, you don't live this life, yeah, yeah. Back is
And this one sounds like another one of those songs that he just had something on him. He had to get it off, and he just got it off. You know what I mean? But I like records like that. Those are some of the most meaningful records by Tom.
full of knives, I don't sleep at night, yeah, yeah. If you close your eyes, that's how people die, yeah, yeah. I cannot be nice, I cannot be nice, yeah, yeah. It's a cold, cold world where I'm at. It's everyone I know who been putting on an act. On the low, low, shipping hella whack. Sell your soul for a couple hundred racks. I'm hiding underneath my bed. I'm finding things that I regret. I'm dying deep inside my chest. I know they wanna see me dead till they dead, yeah. All the stress, yeah, shit a mess, yeah. Trying to
And I think that people just think in their heads, like, I think that they think that he's just saying this stuff, but it's real. Like, people really do want to see him gone, bro. And it's not easy to be that guy. It's not easy to, and whether you agree with the tactics or not, or agree with the ideology or not, it's leadership. And it's very difficult to be a leader in today's times when you have so many different worlds of people that stand against you and what you believe. It calls for harsh, tough, very difficult decisions and working your way through it because you have a herd of people that you can't let down. And I appreciate that about him. All right, man, let's get into Flowers. I know Flowers. I like Flowers a lot. Okay, very cool.
I used to wake up and pour a drink, smoke till I couldn't think, broke 1,000 hearts, never regret anything. I took a pill so I could smile and took a shot so I could sleep, and I would walk 1,000 miles just to pretend that I could leave. And I turned my life around, but it don't matter what I've done. I bought a beat from Eminem, I got like 60 number ones. I was praised on television once by President Trump.
Let's not sleep on that. That's a crazy feat. How many people do you know that can say that they bought a beat from Eminem, even if you got it in a little, whatever that was, capsule, what was it, Lacey? The NFT joint. I love the way Tom played that, bro. Some of the smartest marketing I've ever seen in my life. I'm gonna buy this NFT and then I'm gonna keep the beat and then I'm gonna rap on it, a song directed to him. That's ill, bro. That's ill.
But they don't see the man I am, just who I was. Cause I got roots running deep, back to who I used to be. I grew a garden full of thorns, but hey, that's me. So I'ma give myself flowers, cause I know the world won't. I'm picking daisies for hours to remind myself I'm dope. And I'ma give myself some orchids, and I'ma give myself a rose. And everyone else can kiss my ass, got a bouquet of mistletoe. I'ma give myself flowers.
Yeah, man.
I'ma give myself flowers.
Yeah, I really like this. I really like this album, and I love closing it out with Flowers. I think that that's super, super, super dope. Because I think that at the end of the day, Flowers is the best representation of who he is and who he's growing to be and who he's trying to be, right? Let's do this. So look at it this way, man. If you believe that Tom is a grifter, you haven't listened to the music. And he just gave you the opportunity to prove yourself wrong, but you have to be willing to give it a try. You have to be willing to give it a listen. If you go and you listen to that album, there's nothing grifty about the entirety of the project. He said he picked his favorite songs over the years. None of those songs are grifty. So to the people out there that act like he's a grift, I even saw some people that were talking about like false marketing because this is music he's already done before. Yeah, bro, it's a compilation full of music that the world hasn't heard because people like me have been screaming on the internet trying to get him to do this for the past 2 years. So I appreciate this project. I'm going to continue to listen to this project. And I think it's an impressive feat coming off of the double disc of Truth Hurts, No Lies, and then kind of making like the greatest hits that you never knew and putting that out. I think he's a marketing genius. I think he's great at what he does. I think that he's truthful. I think that he is an emotional human that knows one way to let his emotions loose. And that's the type of artist I appreciate the most. So I want to take this moment just to also give him his flowers, even though he just said he's going to give himself his own flowers. I would like to take this moment to give him his flowers and just say that, I appreciate you and I'm a hip hop head, bro. Like, I love culture. Like, I love Jay-Z, right? I love Jay-Z. I love Eminem. I love a lot of these rappers that, a big part of this fan base hates. And I'm okay with that because I also love a bunch of this fan base. We still find common ground. We still have so much relatability between us, and the real ones are still here. I'm appreciative of that. But what I am getting tired of is the conversations about him being a one-trick pony and a grifter. I want that conversation to start dying out because he's released enough music now to where it's nonsense at this point. Listen to something besides a music video. You know what I mean? And if you're going to get mad at the way that he does, like, a music video has always, since the beginning of music videos, has been made to promote your album. You get what I'm saying? That's not the only song he's selling you. He'll sell you a single in hopes that you'll go and buy the album and listen to his full detail on how he feels in that time and in that situation. If you don't and you miss out on that, that's on you. So before I bow out of here, I'm going to give this a rating on a scale of 1 to 10. There were 3 songs in total that I would skip. But not necessarily. It's like they're not bad songs. They're just songs that I would skip. And I will say, if I gave Truth Hurts and No Lies, I gave both of them like a 9, I believe. This I'm going to give like a 7.8. The majority of it is great. I love the majority of this album. I thought it was amazing. 7.8, I think, because the 3 songs that I feel like I would skip, like I gave him a 9 on Truth Hurts and No Lies, I think, and there are no skips on that for me. You know what I mean? So the couple of songs that I would skip here, they're taken away a good bit. So I think maybe we should bring that up to an 8, because the stuff that's on this album that I really do rock with, I really, really rock with it. So I think it would be more fair to kind of push that up to an 8. So let's give it an 8. I would say 8 out of 10 with this album. And for the people out there that are haters, just keep hating, bro. Keep hating. Or flip-flop. You know what I mean? A lot of people like to do that. But we see it. You know what I mean? We see it. We see the flip-flopping. We see it. So anyways, man, thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all all for coming out. Sorry about the mishap at the beginning of the video, having to open up a different live, but y'all showed up again, man, and I appreciate y'all for it. I want to give a special shout out to Speaking in Lyrics for being in here, giving us some facts behind the music all the way through. Thank you so much. I see Small Fox. I see Derek. Dan the Man was in here. So many different members and supporters. Alicia, it was good to see you as well. Where is he? DM, it was good to see you too, man. It's been a while since I've seen you. And that's the beautiful thing about Tom, man. He brings us all together. You know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm going to take my arse to the shower and go to bed. I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right? Peace.